almost noon. Mornings just evaporate no matter what time you get up, because most of the time I'm just trying to figure out how to get from one place to another. So today I need to get linens, duvet covers, sheets, and pillows. Charlotte went to go to the grocery store and she got a ticket for holding her cell phone. Thank God, it's moving violation. Oh, man. We are trying to operate like how we would at home, which is lightning speed and efficient. And we can't get any real traction here. Well, looks like I'm gonna get stuck behind this tractor. Oh, bunch of tractors. Okay. Thank you for letting me go past, although I'm gonna now be in your convoy. I'm getting braver. Nope, that would have been bad. Really hate to spend money on things I don't love. However, right now it's sort of an emergency. Yeah, I should have been doing this way in advance. So there's a rolling rack in the back, which was 70 euros, which is horse doodle do for how it is. Just drove by a Citroen dealership. I think I might stop in and see if anybody speaks English. Like a van. I just saw this one, like a Scooby-Doo van, all beat up. It says mystery machine on the side. If that was an automatic, I would totally buy it. That's hilarious. I am buying a lot of linens today. I just spent, I don't know, 2 hours in Bouchara. Not the top of the line, but they were having a sale, and I just spent $2,000 on linens, which is crazy. It's like 3 beds, plus a little extra, because I don't know about the cold. Plus I had to get duvets and pillows. Now I have to drive in all these streets. There's a lot of road closures in order to pick it up. I mean, if it wasn't for GPS, I could not do this. There's just no way. Okay, not that one. Okay, wish I had camera in my eyeballs, because I just parked on a tiny street and put on my hazard lights, ran in and out of that store 5 or 6 times to fill the car up. Now I'm gonna go to a Brooklyn. Is this my second lesson?
Yes, this is
Or
your
my
second
third
lesson.
or fifth?
So now we're going into adventures of Thai cooking with a rental.
I keep telling Charlotte, don't make it complicated.
It's not.
Okay.
Basically, the best cooking oil, high temp, is the grapeseed oil for everything. That's why I got your big bottle. And then this sauce is basically almost like pad see ew, which is kind of a Chinese infusion in Thai. So
Like
it's
soy?
more like, so it's
I like soy sauce.
yes.
Okay.
So this is
Salty?
actually the salty bit. This is like the fish sauce, but is a Thai.
And you found this
Thai
here,
fish
or you
sauce.
brought it?
Oh no, I brought it.
I know.
So
Okay.
this is from Thailand. Well, Atlanta. And we have Atlanta. So this is the Thai version of fish sauce. Golden Mountain sauce is what they call it. So
All
that's
right.
your salty, and then this is just a go-to in most stir frying. Oyster sauce.
Look at her go.
This is the brand that you want.
She's all, I got
Yes.
this. Okay.
Okay, so kind of like maybe
1 egg.
2 to 1. And then you do put sugar. The Thai really like their sweetness. And then at the end, you can use your own heat, which we've got a little sambal somewhere.
Look at all this. And you put that in your suitcase, most
Well,
of it?
some of it, and then I bought some here. So you can use this chili garlic, and that's at the end, because this is basically a nice brown sauce that's a little sweet and salty.
Okay.
And then there's an order of operations
Oh,
here.
geez.
Egg and the rice noodle go in last.
Yeah, it's easy for you. Sounds very complicated for me.
This just soaks in hot water. You bring the water to boil, throw it in, turn the heat off, 8 minutes, and that's your rice stick noodle. So
Okay.
that's all ready to be stir fried at the end.
Okay.
A little bit of vegetable portion of this is a little bit of broccoli, and then I'm throwing
With a
in,
snail in it.
Yeah, well, no longer. I let him go. into a better place. Sweet potato, white potato, that's just to add a little bit of bulk to the dish. But mainly it's done with carrots and Chinese broccoli, which is just a leafy.
Is that Chinese broccoli?
It's not. So
okay. Yeah, it didn't look like.
It's a fine substitute, but normally it's a leafy green is Chinese broccoli. It's a gailan broccoli is what you normally use. But we're out in the middle of France, so you won't find it. Yeah. We won't find much out here, honestly. Right. So you work with what you have. And then the second thing that we're going to make...
Oh my God, see, look at all the ingredients.
This is actually less ingredients. So again, we got these
Super U.
Things here at Super U.
Did you have to dig really hard for it?
Not terribly. They don't. Of course, they only have one choice.
Yeah.
The curry with chicken.
Okay.
Right, and then optional heat.
And it's 9 p.m. I just got home.
Yes.
But where am I?
Did you?
I did.
Okay, good. Then you got a little tide me over.
Yeah.
Okay, but this goes really fast.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go at it.
All right. All right, we have kind of the worst kitchen setup ever. No lids for the pots, no handle for the skillet. But you're making do.
Yeah. Okay. So it's still green, but it's not totally raw. You like the fogger's glasses? Okay.
That is going to
get that way. And throw the meat back in. There's one step I needed to do. Right.
I need this
pull back. Paper and put a little bit of oil in there. Oil in there at about a tablespoon. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to leave it there. You don't want to introduce a lot of water into the egg, but you're just kind of frying the egg, and what the egg does is going to sort of act as a binder.
A lot of food.
Okay, so that actually looks pretty legit, despite the rudimentary cooking utensils. So,
you made a wok out of a frying pan. No wonder your kids like your food best. It's like a restaurant.
Yeah.
You're all, yeah.
Yeah, most of the time.
That pan is wackadoodle-doo.
At this point, we can add a little bit of water if we felt like the noodles needed for a little al dente. I like rice noodles because they're much easier to cook. Right there. You got, that's what you're looking for. And it's done.
Voila!
Subscribe. Take a slight right turn onto Route D La Brancherie.
Her accent is worse than mine. Hopefully this is my last commute from a Airbnb accommodation. Mattresses are supposed to arrive today. I'm excited, not necessarily to sleep there because it's going to be comfortable, because it's not, but at least I don't have to go to and fro. I spend so much time in the car, and then it just adds up. And every penny I spend on that is a piece of furniture at MIS. At this accommodation, they always have the toilet in like a closet. It's at the top of the stairs, separate from a sink, on the back of the whatever tank. They had a pack of wipes and use the wipes, and they're almost out. And I asked Charlotte when she went to the grocery store, can you get some more wipes? Those smelled funny or whatever. And she goes, I think those were personal wipes. I think those are disinfectants. And I was like, oops. Yeah, and then when you look at it, it's got a toilet on it. And it says something about bacteria, 99% wipes. Oh my God. I took a bath after that because I was freaked out. I was like washing everything. Oh my God. Okay, the other thing that's happening today that is cool is my interpreter person who's been helping me do all of the admin setup in French. That's her job, Sarah. Someone told her that they had a referral or they knew a guy who was a plumber and a maintenance person in Congrès, which is shocking. British guy, and his name is Pete. And I'm meeting him at the property today at 11 because I need to make sure that I'm prepared for the installation of the dishwasher and the washer and dryer that's happening next week. Darty only does a hookup, but they won't do any obviously plumbing and electrical. All right, this is the entrance to Congrès. They've got one flower. Aww.
Turn left, then take the first right onto Rue du Semnon. Turn right onto Rue du Semnon.
Okay, not pushed.
Arrived.
Okay, got my package. Basically, the post office is in the cafe. I guess it's just sort of a way station for the post, which is cool. I'm gonna go get a baguette. So this 5-hectare plot is mine. Yeah, owned to the hedge way over there, but he's got it fenced off so he can keep them wrangled. So the local farmer moves his sheep around. So they see me drive up and they're coming towards me, I think because they think that I've got food. Let's see how far they get. Looks like they're all following kind of one leader. Let's see how far they come. I'm cautious. They're not sure. Look at them. They're like, yeah, I'm not sure about her. But I want them to come on this side because there's a lot more food over here that needs chewing. He feeds them in that shed, so I guess unless I walk over there, they're not sure. They've stopped. Yeah? I know. I started walking toward the shed, and now they think I'm gonna feed them. Gotta get some rain boots. Stepping in sheep everywhere. Oh, so they can come in here. Really? You're not bringing us anything? I slammed my finger in the gate. It's rusty too. Need a tetanus shot.
You have 3-face socket going into the back.
So that's the one with the 4 things? That's called the 3.
It looks like a face. The bottom looks like a mouth. Try not to touch them. Try not to buy anything for them.
Yep.
That's a single face socket there. That's probably live as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use that one in there.
Really?
The 3-face sockets, try not to use them for any reason. Just don't buy anything 3-face.
Okay.
Buy everything single face. When you convert the house, all of them will go.
And so this is the drain then,
Yeah,
correct?
that'll be drain going out. That'll be fine.
I wonder where it's going though.
It's been used recently.
We are in the dining room that is going to be my temporary bedroom because it's close to the kitchen and then I don't have to heat the whole chateau. Charlotte is working on lining those shelves. We took the paper off last week and it was like really sticky and now they're really beautiful original wood shelves, but they're super sticky, so they need to be refinished. Until then, we're just gonna put plastic liner. Yeah, you can see my exploded suitcase there. Such a mess. I'm gonna be working on building a rolling rack that I picked up yesterday so that at least I can get my clothes off the ground until I can move upstairs. Rolling rack pieces. all this partial stash of linens that we've acquired over the last several days. Charlotte's putting in the plastic. It's sticky enough that at least it'll stay down, probably, right? That stuff usually rolls
I'll
up.
it down. It'll
soften.
eventually relax. Yeah.
And then we have these pretty ingenious closure system. This pretty awesome original metal hooks that attach to the doors. They're all in still original state, which is super exciting. But we have to cut around that, obviously. And then what I'm going to do, all this electrical is going to come out, but until we're sure how we're going to wire everything, I'm leaving stuff just so that we know the original route of some things in case we have to trace that and get to it. Why reinvent the wheel? If we know that there's a cavity behind here that wires have been pulled through, we can just carry on that same path. These are obviously low voltage for like a stereo system or something.
Get your work thing going. Get your work thing going. Get your work thing going. Get going. It's the effort which gets results. Get going. Work. Get going. Get going. Starting out today. Get your work thing going. Starting out today. Get your work thing going. Get it going. Day shifts, night shifts, they're all the same. When you're starting out today, with your work thing going. Effort, results. Keep filling up the shelves. Deadlines. It's the effort which gets results.
All right, so we've got some mattresses showing up. That's exciting. Got some temporary frames. All right, so the dining room is going to be my temporary bedroom because most people have to take their beds upstairs. The frames can't get upstairs, so they do 2 frames per queen size or king size. This is just a temporary metal frame that they are loaning me until I go back and buy some more. And then I'm going to put Charlotte down here temporarily. Open some light in here. So this light can only be turned on with these 2 things. They can give me a wireless switch, but it's on the list. All right, yay! I'm going to have a bed.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah! Oh, okay, that's good to keep, yeah. Very organized. Okay. That's exciting.
This is the salon. And I'm going to be pruning those camellia bushes so that we can have an improved view, because we would be able to see the grand lawn right there. So those bushes, they're coming out. They're going to be docked down so that we can have a clear view.
So it came with this two-sided zipper cover thing,
Nice.
so I can put it back in that.
Thank you.
That's okay, yeah, I gotta put the sheets on and everything, so. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, yeah. It's pretty comfortable. And look at my view. Hey, Coco Gang. If you're digging the content, please subscribe, hit the bell button for notifications, and drop a comment below. Merci. And voila. Sounds like a headboard. Do you think we have any need for it?
I just don't know.
Should I cover wood with it or anything?
We'll keep it.
We'll keep it. It's okay. Yeah. Charlotte is behind me. We are taking 2 cars to Chateau today, which is 30 minutes south toward Angers. And we're going to hit up the Emmaüs there and the market if we can make it. Chateaubriand is kind of big. It has everything. Did you see there's so many bathrooms?
Darty, Brico Marché,
But yeah, and the people are lined up here like it's the Pasadena flea market. I'm kind of excited.
That's
Looks
right.
big. Fingers crossed.
I'm gonna put a little paint on the barn and I'll be right in line with you.
Okay, I don't know if they'll let me shoot, but I'm gonna put mics on us, and then I'm gonna take my little camera in. Let's see if they'll let me do it. We're going into Emmaüs. Charlotte's like running when she sees other people going in. People are kind of excited.
Yeah,
All right, here we go. It looks like it might be a decent one.
I think for the fact that the crowd is pulling in so fast.
Right? That means people are on the hunt.
Yeah.
Like they know Wednesday's a good day or something.
There's some really good stuff in here.
I hope so. Feeling good about it. I like the mural. Very clean. Nothing so far. Okay, we're on the hunt for a table. I like the price, 50. Don't like it, but look at this. I would totally have bought that in LA. It's a bust, dude.
You'd be in love with.
Make sure your mic's on. Yeah. This is kind of cute. This is like a little rocking chair for a doll. What is that? Like a footstool? 30 euros. I don't know. That was a score. That's good. Okay, lady. I think we might have hit jackpot out here. Cute. Yeah, I like it.
It's your gathering.
I like it. Is that just tape? I have no idea. I like it. That's it, like a couple euros, right?
I just grabbed it.
I like it. I like it. I mean, it's ratty, but I like it. Oops.
Sorry.
So I've got a little stack of this kind of stuff going.
Yes.
Just kind of basic,
Yeah, I
like
love it.
white stuff. This is good.
Put a candle in it? No,
Maybe.
not really. I'm just thinking rustic kitchen.
Yeah, it's hanging, isn't it? If it's only a couple bucks, yeah. All right. Very simple. Pass on that, yeah.
Yeah.
I just wolfed down a couple Kit Kats. Okay, that was a score. I got a ton of dead stock linens from probably the 60s, but they're still just white and ecru, heavily starched, so they'll just need to be softened up, unused, dead stock, for 8 and 10 euros each. Like crazy. So now we're going to the center of town to try to hit the end of the market. All right, we got here a little late because I got waylaid by Google Maps. It took me in a giant circle. But this is Chateaubriand. I was here at the Marché. I was here with Ben originally. Really beautiful town. I mean, that's the original Marché. Look at this guy here. Look at these leeks. Those are good. That's my very favorite potato leek soup.
Chateau.
Yeah.
Chateau.
Yeah. I mean, they look really good.
We need is leek.
And we need russet potato. Need four. Charlotte's trying to prepare for a 2 o'clock meeting in her car, and Wi-Fi is bad. All right, I have to wait until 2 o'clock for the orange office to open, so I'm going to poke around the chateau to see what's happening here. There are red clay, a lot of red clay around here. Wooden pillars are sort of unique. You don't see a lot of that. Actually, I thought this was wood, but it might be slate. Oh, it's slate? Right, it's not bad. I have to kill some time before I go to get my cell phone worked out. I've only been to 3 cities and had failed attempts at that, but at least I can poke around these historical places. No one's here. They're pretty. They match the foliage.
Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.